This was not a normal dragon. It reeked of death. It wasn't alive, and the people here thought it was Rimmergan's messenger. Fanatics to a good, loving god, which there are maybe all of one, Helia, is not bad, but fanatics to a very bad god is a very dangerous thing to be around. At least they aren't calling out for my death because I killed Rimmergan's so-called messenger. So now we're to go to a frozen temple somewhere on the island. We'll have to go up to the top, where it's really cold, and then down again to where the temple is, since a giant sheet of ice blocks the way from the temple to Harbinger's Watch. I want to see what this place is like that reeks eternal winter. Maybe I can put a stop to it, just like all the other giant luminous Audra that have gone off kilt in the dead fire. Maybe that's what I'll find here. Yes, Vatnir is a hypocrite, and is someone one sees all too often when it comes to religion and the gods. I find it funny that Yidwin dislikes the gods as much or more than I do. But the situation with Vatnir, something like that's all quite more comical when you know why and how the gods were created, only for someone to worship them, and then be a hypocrite when it's too tough to live up to your own words of reverence for them. The gods aren't worth worshipping. They do have their roles here on Eora, but things would be just as well if they didn't exist. Actually, their meddling has led to a lot more suffering among us Kith. If they would stay out of our affairs, not make them our affairs, then perhaps we could grow as a society. Instead, we get wars among the worshippers of the gods. They even went so far as to disrupt the wheel and create a generation of Hollowborn. What is that all about? Yeah, I'm bitter. These gods have done too much to interfere with the natural cycle and harm us. Well, they're part of our world, whether I like them or not, but it doesn't mean that I have to like them or worship them. Just deal with them as best I can. We are with Vatnir, and we are about to ascend to the top of the ice outcrop. The flat plane of ice rises above Harbinger's Watch. It angles slightly outwards, overhanging the settlement like a protective curtain. Climb with the ice picks. Hefting the ice picks I took from Vatnir, I step up to the wall. I swing one of the picks down into the ice, burying it. Slowly and very carefully, I ascend the sheer wall. My muscles ache by the time I reach the ledge 24 meters above. 2 hours pass. Vatnir rubs his arms, mumbling quietly to himself. He falls silent as he looks over my shoulder. The rope down to the temple lies to the east. The top of the iceberg spreads before me, a jagged mesa of solid ice broken by ancient, crumbling ruins. The sea shimmers in the distance, a silver ribbon demarcating the horizon.
Careful. The pilgrims lurk nearby.
Maybe they'll be friendly. You never know until you meet them.
Are these the same pilgrims that were attacking people? Oh, should have seen that one coming. Ah. Burns. Okay.
Sure.
There's another trap ahead.
I've got it.
Didn't expect to see traps out in the ice like this.
Enemies ahead.
Alright, we've got ourselves some enemies. Looks like they have some tied up people here. Let's take them down. Oh, this is strange. Of course I'm getting hurt.
Just like
Supposed to happen.
Oh.
oh, good.
Take them down. Bleeding.
Oh, this is why we have Shodi with us.
Did I do that?
Let's go.
Let's all focus on one at a time.
No good.
Ouch.
Looks.
These are tough creatures.
Happens to everyone.
Right on top. Yes.
Back. And that thing is dead. Focus on... Everybody focus on this one.
Just like. Happy to oblige. Not as bad as useful as I'm on a pickle. What can I do? You four.
Looks. We're losing.
Did I do that? Moe, exceed honor.
Getting way too hurt.
Blessings be upon you. Yeah. I'll light the darkness.
Die already.
Another down. I don't even know what these things are.
Moe, exceed honor.
I would get hurt way too many times there. We're gonna have to rest. Can't keep going on fighting like this. Sapphire. How cold it is here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, these people are all dead, as I thought they'd be.
Will do.
A few weak strands of spirit essence cling to this frozen corpse. Reach out to them. Cold air rushes over me as I fall into the curling spiritual remains. A vast expanse of white flashes before me. No shivering silver, the sunlight on the sea, and breaching it an iceberg, the dead flow. Now Kelly raises her oar, points the dripping wood towards an inlet. They seem to manifest from the fog, long and tall with harpoons and axes. One rides atop a god's damned bear. Nakeli cries out for peace, one of the few phrases I know in the Glamfellan tongue, but the pale elves don't seem to hear. They're roasting Jurak's wolf. It smells delicious, and I hate myself for that. Kumik sobs. He's hanging from a post, hands bound above his head, same as me. I draw in a cold breath and tell him to be calm, to be strong. Nakeli would have us find a way to freedom or else meet the beast of winter with honest gratitude. None remain. No, I remain. The others swirl about me with the snow, howling and hungry, dead and lingering. I've seen no one else, no Enutenik or Glamfellan for days. I've seen nothing save fog and snow. And then the fog shifts, splits, steps towards me on hoofed legs. Its horns curve upward, caked in rot. Twin ice-blue eyes, crusted and roomy, drink me in. They offer me mercy. I accept.
On it.
The temperature has slowed the decay of these corpses. Their lips are peeled back in a collective grimace. Now, this is no place to be, but we can at least try. We have some food. Try this. Some Delver stew. Let's rest. The fire should help to keep us warm. There's not much to burn around here, but there is some wood. We can chop up with our axes. Okay, so Harbinger's Watch, which descent, execution posts. Well, we're not completely healed. Adara did get hurt, but I think he'll be fine. Another trap.
I've got it. Right.
What is this place? These like dragon bones, or are these whale bones? Oh, Rimebound. Yay. Feelings of cruelty and malevolence suffuse the air around this idol. Okay. Oh, triggered a trap that I didn't see in time. Footsteps of the Beast. It grants Beast of Winter. Okay, so this is where his footsteps leave the ground, icy beneath them, hobbling enemies who enter the area. Interesting. We'll take everything here.
It's nothing.
Frostbite. Larva. Oh, it keeps going over here.
Sure.
Okay, let's go down. Got sigil of pain right there. Oh, there's people there. Let's pull back so we're not in range of that sigil. Oh, we're spotted. Adair, you're a little too close.
That's not supposed. Die already.
Oh, I've taken over one.
Let's go.
Okay.
Smart stoning.
Oh, there's quite a lot of them here. Looks like we have to pull out our friends again.
Take them down.
Okay, you know what? You have a bomb. Throw that bomb at them.
Time to rethink this one.
Okay, we can't. Get rid of these guys close to us first. Yeah, they're running in the middle of us. There. Now throw that bomb.
Glory be. This is take them down as you seem to think.
Stay behind me.
No good.
There we go.
Oh, good. I scarcely believe it.
Ouch.
Just like that.
That's not supposed to happen.
Okay. That looked a lot more tough at first, but there's a lot of items we picked up from them. Hey, let's go in. Get away from this sigil of pain. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Let me do the running around.
I've got it.
This tent, bunch of healing potions. Sapphire. There's a trap over there. And a chest.
Done.
Hate to go near that sigil thing. Fish and excavate some alcohol. Alright, nice. It's nice and warm here. Awakened wood. Let's take another chest. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
Sigil of Death. Well, that sounds terrible.
Will do.
A passage down is encased in solid ice. I guess we're not going that way. So that's a Sigil of Death as well. Sigil of Pain. Well, the only place to go is through here. This way. I don't know. Hate to go through these things. Keep going, keep going. Keep going.
More than usual.
Do not stop. Do not stop. Hey, we're all hurt. All of 5 of us. I think we may have to rest over here. Taking a lot of injuries.
This rope descends to the temple.
Sure,
Let's,
might as well. I mean, if I were the leader, like a watcher or something, maybe I would choose to lead by example, but...
Hey, we need to rest. That's the only thing I care about right now. Alright. Let's get these wounds taken care of and everybody gets something. Something to help with the recovery. Oh yeah, much better. Now we've got to go down. Well, let's scale this thing down now. A thick spike juts from the ice here. Someone has secured a rope to it, and it dangles down the sheer face below. Test the rope. It seems entirely secure. The rope itself is strong, and ice has formed around the grappling hook, freezing it in place. Descend the rope. I carefully make my way down the rope, feet only occasionally slipping across the frozen wall. A small cylindrical object protrudes from the wall. Is that someone's ice pick? Swing closer to the object. I think Adair is the best for that. He's most physically gifted of us. Adair pushes hard against the stone, swinging out over the icy abyss. The item seems to be an ice pick, its head frozen over much like the grappling hook above. Attempt to reach the handle. With an echoing grunt, Adair swings again towards the pick, grasping it. The object doesn't come free off the wall, leaving my companion clinging to both rope and handle. Pull it free. Adair heaves against the pick, breaking it free with an echoing crack before swinging back across the ice face like a pendulum. So we have this Glacier Bane. This is some kind of pick. The item was put into our stash. Climb to, or descend to the ice ledge below. Carefully descend the ice face. And the creatures out here in this ice aren't they're very tough. Probably to do with the climate that they're in.
Hardly a homey place for a temple.
We've arrived. You'll find the Veetmouth within the lower level of this temple.
What's this? Hammer and chisel, a Zata string shell. Oh, constructs? Is this... Are they even working? Let me see.
Will do. Yeah? Sure.
Rhyme construct. Like frozen solid. Oh, what is this? Weird. This reminds me of when Eothas goes through an area.
Yeah.
And there's traps right there. Hard to see. Alright, let's try to avoid that for the moment.
The Rhine constructs have been disabled, sister.
Where are the frostbitten temple guards?
Fuck the temple guards. Let us to the breach.
While exploring the Icebound Temple, I witnessed a soul vision of people frozen here during some manner of attack. Eothas turns them to dust, though, doesn't freeze them. Maybe Rimmergrand freezes them. Living steel per Nishiki hat. Weird. Oh, this again, huh? Well, we're getting coin from them, as terrible as that is. Rimebound Temple, West Cave. Oh, there's traps here.
Not happening.
Trap disarmed. What about here? Sapphire! Oh, what's on the eastern side, then? Rimebound Temple, Eastern Cavern. I couldn't disarm those traps. You have another crack at it. I don't want to set them off, though. What I don't want is more injuries at the moment.
Right.
Can't seem. Okay, maybe one side of the cave comes out to the other. So let's just go in this way. Well, if it's traps on the outside, it could be full of traps inside, so I'll have to keep my eyes peeled wide open.
Well, well, well.
Oh, that was quick. We spotted that one fast.
A question, Watcher?
You do traps too. Okay, I didn't know
I've got
that.
it.
Find spear, living steel, solution, paradigm.
The dragon breached the chapel walls.
Huh.
Greenhide is there! She turns her prayers to Rimegand!
With me, sister. We must to her defense.
They fought the dragon too. I wonder if it's the exact same beast.
Yeah, on it.
That's terrible.
Sure.
Terrible, terrible. I do it for the coin, but it doesn't mean that I have to like it.
Enemies ahead.
Okay, that's... maybe this comes out the other side? Okay, so we saw somebody in here.
Another fool with a death wish.
A big bear. The biggest bear I've ever seen, actually. 2 of them. Well, here they come. Adair? Oh. By the gods, these were just the babies. The mama is back there. And it is even bigger.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Yeah. Focus on one bear at a time.
Let's go.
Glory be.
Oh, I'm right here. I might as well use my swords. Since I do so much more damage with them.
Does nothing.
One bear at a time. There. Now, everyone focus on the mama bear. Vatnir, if you can.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Glory be to God! Moeth exceed honor.
No. Take him down.
Seraphim can probably easily fit hole inside of the mama bear's belly.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Just like that.
Vatnir, go around.
Let's go if you insist.
Our attacks do so much of a mess. Well, claws, fangs, pelts, claws. Nobody took any injuries, just some scrapes. Oh, there's a little baby. There's a cub down here.
Will do.
You come with us. We'll name you Fjord. What is this? Emerald. Adra Eniak. Another frozen construct. I don't think that... They said that the constructs weren't working. I don't think that they're frozen. What's this? A depression in the ice has collected a small portion of the construct's vital fluids. Despite the frigid air and colder surface, it remains a liquid. Well, that'll keep you warm. Or at least a sludge. Sniff the fluid. You want to try this, Yidwin? The noxious fluid smells of rotting koiki fruit with notes of naphtha and rust. Identify the fluid. Shodi, do you know what this is? The substance seems an admixture of naphtha and water with an agent produced through the alchemical combination of a mixture of alcohol and phosphorus with one of silver salt with potash. It's undoubtedly toxic. Yeah. Oh, what good alcohol isn't? Okay, so let's collect the fluid. I'll do it. Oh, I scoop up the fluid with a bottle, brushing its viscous surface with my knuckles. The scorching sensation arrives mere moments later, accompanied by smoke rising from my skin. Ow! I rub the back of my hand against the ice, both to remove the fluid and to soothe the burn. Yeah. Vatnir sighs. Perhaps Naivardar should not be adding this to the lager. Maybe a little bit would be okay.
Will do.
These constructs have been picked clean. A sweet-smelling liquid drips from their open wounds. Oh, there's got to be more to this temple than this. Okay, well, let's see where this exits. This could be a different area. Or it could be the other side of the temple that we just saw. I think it is the temple. No. It's a different part. Okay. Well, there's a trap ahead. Frozen bodies around.
Yeah, sure. I've got it.
Disarm the trap. No. What's down there? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.